Aloha crafters, this is Mona with another DIY. We will be making some wax sachets. You will be using essential oils of your choice, dried flowers, and whatever shape mold that you have. You can keep these sachets in your drawers, cabinets, closets to make them smell really nice. These are easy and simple gifts to give to friends and coworkers at the office. I gathered all my extra trimmings as far as laces, my cardstocks, my extra flowers that I had for decoration, and my twine, and my raffia. The ivory color is made of soy wax and beeswax mixed together, half and half. The white, the sage, and the lilac are used from Dollar Tree candles that I melted down. I used a rayon seam binding for some of the hangers as well. Okay, let's get started. This is a heart mold that I bought from Amazon. I also bought an assorted pack of some dried flowers from Amazon. You will need some kind of dried flowers to make your sachets looking very pretty. I'm heating up the soy wax and the beeswax together, and I'm pouring it into a silicone cup. And now I'm taking it over to the room that I'm making it, and I'm walking down the hallway very carefully. I'm showing you lemon and lavender essential oils. I forgot to show you the eucalyptus, but I am using that too. So we're going to start off with making the soy and the beeswax mix first. And this is, again, my first time making this. So I added the lemon essential oils for half of the soy, and the other half I used eucalyptus. They say you're not supposed to mix in the essential oils until the wax cools down a bit. Now, since this is my first time doing this, I didn't realize that the wax hardens up pretty fast. So I had to work really fast with trying to put these dried flowers in all these hearts. You're going to see that I'm going to get a lighter. I'm going to be melting down sections that I need to add the dry flowers, because once it already hardens, you can't push the dry flowers in, and you need to do that in order for it to stick onto the sachet. So once this is already done, you still need to push down a little bit on your dried flowers to make sure it sticks. Then I use one of my awls to poke the hole for the hanger. And in this section, I use just the raffia. I like that look for that. I changed it off a bit, and sometimes I use the twine, but you'll see what I'm doing here. When I do my project, sometimes I just get paper that I think I'm going to use, and I just start working with it. So I'm just tearing the sides up, trying to see how it would fit. I'm still going for that rustic, shabby, chic kind of a look, so I don't want it too clean and too white. So at the edges, I will distress it with some brown ink. You'll see I'll be using my new print maker that I just bought. This is a mini printer that you just slide across, and it prints your message that you wanted. The app is on your phone. You just program it to see what you want to say, and it's done. These are going to be left on the cardstock, so all you have to do is take it out of the bag and stick it in your drawer or the cabinet, and that's it. And now I melted down the white candle, and the essential oil I put on this one, I put in eucalyptus. And there I am working with some dry flowers. When you're working with wax, you really have to get all your dried flowers or whatever you're going to be working with right there and then, because that wax really does harden up, and you're going to have to make sure that you can sink some of the dried flowers into the wax in order for it to stay. So in your head, you have to kind of have your design already ready, or kind of know what you want to do. Now here I am going back over to the soy wax, and I'm still making out the cards, cutting them out, and then ripping them, tearing them, distressing them, placing them. There is the printmaker, the box, so you know what I'm using. You don't have to use a printmaker. I happened to just buy it because I needed to use for other projects, and I thought since I had it, I was going to see how this particular machine worked, and so far I like it. You can just use your own handwriting to stick a little saying or a message to someone that you want to give this over to. I just did it on this machine. It was handy. I was just dying to test this machine anyway, so since I was working on this project, might as well. Using my Stays On ink to distress the sides or the edges of the cardstock. Sometimes I went a little crazy with that distress pad, but that doesn't matter. I still like it anyway. Those dried flowers there are also from Amazon that I got for another project that I'll be making gifts on. And it's going to be something in resin that I'm going to be doing, but don't know when that's going to be up for video yet. I found this ruler that I had that was used to rip edges, but after I started using it, I didn't really like the way it looked. So you'll see once I use it, I still ripped it. So there I'm taking out the white colored sachets that I did. They come out very easy. Sorry about the dark shadow and the lighting there. Not exactly sure what happened. Anyway, start taking out and looking at all of my lace trim that I had just to use it on the cardstock because I think it added more of that shabby look. And some of the laces, which you'll see in the video, I actually used the Stays On Distress Pad ink to distress that as well. And there I'm using my printmaker on tissue paper, and I just wanted to see how that worked on there, and I liked it. And so what I do is I ended up Mod Podging that on. There I am with that lace that I'm distressing. I usually have to play with my layout, what I want, because sometimes I do different things to different cards. I don't want all of them to look the same. So what I did is I had some of the, like I said, some of the leftover flowers that I had for another project, and I just laid it there. I see how it looks, and then I make the tag out, and then I glue it there. And that's it. The more shabby chic it looks, the better I like it. You'll see that I'm using this white seam binding for my hanger tape. I'm just going to let you know that this white seam binding is 100% rayon and it dyes really well. I used this scrap all over fabric, this lace fabric, and I just pulled the edges to use as another backdrop over to the cardstock. You don't see it right now, but you'll see it later on. Because again, I can't focus on one item because I have it all around me, and what I do is I pick at one and I go, oh, I'm going to work on that one next. So sometimes you may see something that I started but I didn't finish. So I hope you don't mind that. Kind of getting crazy with that printmaker. I used it on my little doilies, and it works. Works good. I just ripped it and applied it on my tag. It looks really good. Oh, there's that lace that we talked about. I'm gluing it on now, and there's the tag. I end up distressing that tag. now I'm working with the lilac color candle from the Dollar Tree. And I got that Palo Santo fragrance. I got that at the Dollar Tree, which I was surprised. I never saw it there before. But I liked the way it smelled. It smelled really good. And so I mixed it in with my dried flowers and had to work very fast again because you have to decide your design pretty quick. And again, I prepared the paper, and this paper is kind of like an ecru color. And here I am using some cheesecloths that I got. And I just cut it down, and I pretty much used it, I think, on 4 of the cards. And I liked it, and so I actually distressed the cheesecloth as well. What do you guys think of the lilac and the sage color? Do you like it, or do you just prefer the ivory and the white? Let me know down in the comments to get your opinion. Thank you. Also, is shabby chic your style? Distressed, this look? Let me know as well. Putting some of the final touches over to the cardstock with the added dry flowers at the edges. So the last color is the sage green color. It's a very light green. And doing the same thing with laying out flowers. So, what do you guys think? Was this easy? Was this an easy project for a beginner to do? Let me know down in the comments. These bags I bought at Daiso. Daiso has such cute little products that I should go there more often. It's closer to my house, and it is more convenient. And that bag of 25 was $1.75. Once I go to work and put this for the giveaways over at my co-workers, I'm going to put it in a really nice box that I'm going to make along with the other gifts that I'm making for the office. This is like a lace washi tape, but it's a sticker. So you just pull off the bottom piece and you cut it whatever length. And I used that to seal the bags. I thought it was very cute. And again, that's from Daiso. That didn't have too much on it, but it was $1.75. And since I was already there at the store, I decided to go ahead and just get that. Just close up of the bag and the washi tape that I got from Daiso. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If my voice sounds a little bit funny, it's actually because I have a cold and I'm trying to speak as clear as possible, but I think my voice is just getting lower. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and please don't forget to watch my Nutcracker video that was done last week. Aloha, and see you next time.